Alright guys, so welcome to this video where we're going to be discussing on the topic what is traded in the forex market. So let's get right into it, right? So in the forex market, we can engage in trading currency pairs like the example we gave in the previous video, the Euro USD, the AUD USD, the USD JPY and other pairs. We can also trade cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum against currencies. We can also trade indices. We can also trade stocks like Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Nike, and other companies that you know of. We can also trade metals like gold in the forex market. We can trade energies like the oil in the financial market. So let's move forward, right? So what is traded in the forex market? And basically talking about the currencies, what we do is that we trade money. So in the forex market, we are buying and selling countries' currency, right? We are buying and selling countries' currency. And you know that these country currencies that we're buying and selling is not like the physical money, right? What we're actually doing is like buying and selling into a particular country's economy. All right. So the price of the country currency is a direct reflection of the market opinion on the current and future health of the country's economy. So the price of a particular country's currency is a reflection of how well the country is doing. So how well the country is doing will determine the price in the financial market. If the country is doing well, that means if the economy is good, you want to buy into that economy. If the economy is bad, then you want to sell off what you have from that economy to make a profit because the market will be bearish, right? So we are like just take an example, like looking at this example as let's say let's look at a particular country and let's look at it as we are buying into like a share in that country. So if it's just like a company shares, like you are buying into a company shares, if you are buying, it means that you believe that the company is going to do well in is doing well and is going to do well in the future, right? So you want to buy. So by the time the country starts to it starts to appreciate, you sell off, right? If you believe that the company will not do well, you will not bother investing in that company, right? So this is how it looks, all right? It's a very simple concept. So we are buying and we are also selling currencies, country currencies, right? So let's say the health, the healthier a country's economy, the better it is for the country's currency. So the economy of a country can be affected by the following. It can be affected by politics, it can be affected by the interest rate, it can be affected by disaster, it can be affected by terrorism and war, it can be affected by unemployment, export and import. So these are the things that can affect a country's economy. So you have to watch out for these things even as you engage in trading in the financial market. So what are the most traded currencies? We have the USD, which is traded about 85%. We have the euro, we have the JPY, we have the pound, GBP, we have the Australian dollar, which is AUD, we have the Swiss franc, CHF, we have the New Zealand dollar, NZD, we have the Canadian dollar, CAD. And you can see their percentage there. The US dollar is the most traded, followed by the euro. So, and as you all know, currencies are traded in pairs. Currencies are traded in pairs. We explained it before, but I can still explain it here. For example, taking the Euro USD. So you are trading the euro against the USD. So when you are buying, you are saying that the euro is strong, is going to be appreciating in value relative to the US dollar. All right. So you are trading it in pairs. When you are buying, you are saying that the euro is going to appreciate in value relative to the US dollar. When you are selling, you are saying that the euro is going to depreciate in value relative to the US dollar. So without understanding, let's move. So we have what we call the majors. The majors. Now, any pair that contains the US dollar is considered a major. Any pair that contains the US dollar. Like what we have said, that the US dollar is the most traded. Any pair that contains the US dollar is regarded as the major. So Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, USD Chef, USD Canadian dollar, USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, they are all major pairs, right? They are all major pairs. Now, we have what we call the minors or the crosses. Now, these are any pair that does not contain the US dollar. Any pair that does not contain the US dollar. So some of the most common include JPY, the British pound, the euro. Now, when we pair them together, we get the minus or the crosses. So you can see that the euro JPY, which is the euro crosses, euro CHF, euro Canadian dollar, euro JPY, and so on. We have the JPY crosses, we have the Great British Pound crosses, we have the Canadian dollar crosses, we have the AUD crosses, we have the NZD crosses. So the crosses are pairs that does not contain the US dollar, while the majors, like we said, are pairs that contain the US dollar. Pairs, the currency that are paired with the US dollar are called the majors. The minors that does not contain the US dollar. And then we have the exotic pairs. Now, exotic pairs are any major currencies that is paired with an emerging economy. So we have, if a major currency, even the US dollar, or any major currency that is paired with an emerging economy, we regard it as exotic pairs. Or the US dollar paired with the Nigerian naira, right? So all of those are called the exotic pairs. They are called the exotic pairs. And before we go on, I remember telling us that we should download the application and from our Play Store. Now let's go to look at this part here that we said. Look at the bottom here. We have account, we have trade, we have market, we have performance, and we have profile. So you can go to the market, right? So when you go to the market, you can see show more. Now when you say show more, you can see the majors. These are the majors. You can see these are the metals. Look at the crypto. Look at the indices. Look at the energies. Look at the exotic pairs. A major currency, major country's currency with an emerging economy. Then look at the minors, all right, that does not contain the US dollar, right? So we can also go to our MetaTrader. Let me use my MetaTrader 4 here. MetaTrader. Now, when you come to this plus icon, you will see how to add up the currencies, right? So you can just type anyone you want to add. All right. So you can see the Euro AUD, you see, and then you click it. When you go back, you see it that it has been added here, Euro AUD. This is, you can now open the chart. So if you want to add whatever, even if it's the gold or whatever, and whatever currency you want to add here, you can just come here. If it's the indices, you can come also and then add them to this, to your chart. All right. When trading, you want to pick a few currency pairs, no more than 3 to 5 to study, right? So this is the part where you pick a particular pair that you know that you want to trade, that will be good for you, and study them. You are not going to pick a lot of them, because if you pick a lot of them, you will not be able to have focus. So you want to pick just some few, no more than 3 to 5 to study. Now, what you want to do is that you want to study those markets until you become familiar with how they act when the major moves happen, and you want to study everything about the market to understand how the market acts. So you're going to take your time, keep a trading journal to keep track of what they do, and record them in your journal. Start with the most common pair. You can start with the Euro USD or the AUD USD. You start with them, and all you're going to do is you're going to study them, what time of the day the markets open, the close of the market, time of the day that you see major moves in the market. You want to keep track of all this in your trading journal. So thank you for watching, and I hope you got value. Have a nice day.